Come on, come on. That's the video. Okay. We're live, but it's not for some reason letting me customize the thing properly for channel trailer for people who haven't subscribed. Hang on, let me try this again. There it is. There it is. I see it. I see it now. Ooh, that was getting me concerned. Okay.
So.
Woo. Okay. That was good.
All right.
We got it. We got it now. We got it now.
We got it now.
Man, that was crazy.
What happened?
It was a case of the Fridays. That's what happened. basically the whole system, it's like the system was reacting to the stream just now as though the video was set on private instead of public for some reason. I have no idea why it was doing that. That was very strange.
All right.
Anyway.
So you got it. You good? Yeah. We back to the money, so I said. You know.
Oh man, this thing is not letting me adjust this quite right.
We off the money.
There it is.
Get back to the money. Get back to the money.
I got it. I got it. I got it. Don't worry. I got it. All right, here we go. There's my control, and here we go. So much of this we just have to set up like in the process after it goes live. It's crazy. We'll get there. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Hello, world. My name is Don. With me today is...
Yes, Mr. Peter Parker, Mr. Young Kyko Overdrive. You know what I'm saying? I'll be here from Atlanta.
All right, all right. And this is, you're watching Showcase for the week ending Sunday, July 10th, 2022. Thanks so much for joining me. How you doing, Kyko?
Man, I'm living. Listen, before I got home, I went to the McDonald's and I saw this dude come up in a wheelchair. He was coming into the door. So I opened the door for him. And that man looked at me and say, why you think I need help? So I said, because you handicapped. I'm just trying to make life easier for you, sir.
Does this have a non-profane sort of ending? The punchline here?
That was the end of it. Because he why he say that to me? What position was he in to say that to me? What was I doing wrong?
Maybe it wasn't you. Sometimes people just have bad days and unintentionally sort of leak it out a little bit. I don't know. We don't know. So
I should have slammed that door in his face.
So anyway, we're gonna move on now to trailer reactions, which is basically the main reason why we have gathered here this evening. This being our Friday show, which of course means trailers and your live chat comments as per usual. As you all know, with me tonight is my good friend Kyko. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscription bell. And as always, if you're with us live on YouTube, or we're also live streaming on Instagram at Weekend Showcase, drop us a line in either place and I might read it off on the air. So let's go ahead and get started with the first order of business tonight, which there's a little bit of premise to it, mainly because of something that happened in the news earlier this week that was a bit of pretty serious news. At least as far as the anime community is concerned. A guy by the name of Kazuki Takahashi, who is best known as the creator of the entire Yu-Gi-Oh franchise. He unfortunately died this week in a snorkeling accident a couple days ago on Wednesday. He was 60 years old. And yeah, so obviously our thoughts are with his family and friends during this difficult time. As it happens, a promotional trailer for the latest Yu-Gi-Oh anime series was released by Disney XD earlier this week. So this is a little bit bittersweet here, having to sort of like cover this on this of all weeks, but this is pretty much a thing. Before we get started, Kyko, do you have any favorite standout memories from the franchise? Did you ever follow Yu-Gi-Oh?
I mean, listen, you know, we grew up. If we like anime, we grew up with Yu-Gi-Oh. You know what I'm saying? Whether we played it, whether we collected the cards, you know, whether we liked the show, we grew up with Yu-Gi-Oh. You know what I'm saying? It was in our life for some reason. As an anime fan, I'm saying not even a trading card fan, as an anime fan. So I said, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh been in my life. I used to have a little arm piece, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I used to jack my fingers up because, you know, when you press a button, it like it's like half, and then you press a button and it flip
Oh,
over.
the dual disc, open up. Yeah.
Right. I would always mess my fingers up because it would hit my fingers. So yeah, but I had a nice deck. I never really played. I love the cards. I love the artwork. You know what I'm saying? I never played it though. I don't know how to play it.
Well, we have some new content to take a look at from the anime franchise, and I guess
So this is the
talking about how it. Go ahead.
This is the new one. This is the new Yu-Gi-Oh! I seen it on Hulu, and I watched the first episode.
Yeah, it's a little new. This is something called Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens.
I like it.
This is out from Disney XD. We'll go ahead and take a look and comment on it a little bit immediately after. Here's Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens.
Mr. President! Mr. President!
Who are you? They're with the school newspaper.
Question! Rush duels are the latest craze here at Goha 7 Elementary. What do you know about them, Mr. President?
Are they gonna print this for everyone to read?
Oh, you betcha we will. Smile.
Rush duels. I'll tell you everything you want to know.
I can't get over these character designs. They get a little bit more like absurd and smooth, like, you know, with each iteration.
Fine.
Right.
You should do the interview.
Well, it looks like it's already too late for that.
Rush duels are the most awesome invention since pizza on a stick.
Like, does everybody use whole gallons of hair gel? Here. That's not much of a trailer here. It's just basically a simple little clip from what the show is like here. Something called
a whole clip
Sevens, which is on Disney XD.
Right.
What are your thoughts on what we just saw, Kyko?
I mean, look, it's I feel like Japan is like running out of anime designing with this show. Like they've just come so far. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying it's bad artwork. I'm just saying that I feel like anime is like just getting more basic the more they come out with newer stuff. It's like, because Yu-Gi-Oh! Has been around so long, you know what I'm saying? They just running out of character design. I really want to see what these cards looking like. I didn't see what the cards look like. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what these monsters are looking like.
Yeah, I never played the trading card game, but I did sort of dabble into the anime during like the last 3 seasons. The original anime had a 5-season run, and then there were a few spin-offs afterwards. I think GX won 5.
GX was the truth.
Zale, I think is how it's pronounced.
Which one?
Zale, Zexal, I think is how it's pronounced.
I don't remember that one. I only watched GX in the first one with Yugi.
Okay.
And
yeah, I never really followed the other ones, but like the original series, the last 3 seasons of that 5-season run was what I remember. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of the bar. That's kind of the bar that was kind of set in my mind as far as like characterization, as far as narrative, actually having a story that's converging towards a climax, and mainly the character designs, which, as I mentioned at the top, they seem to have gotten like way like cartoonier and like glossier, like with each successive generation.
I would think, like, look what they did to Dragon Ball. Like, see how they look what they look like now. That's not what they look like in this Yu-Gi-Oh! One. You know what I'm saying? Like, Dragon Ball Super looks so just defined. Like, everything has this like holographic outer line.
But I guess it looks great in the movie theater.
What? This Yu-Gi-Oh!
Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. It looked crazy. I'm saying they did something else that I don't be seeing anime do anymore. I'm surprised that Dragon Ball did that.
Yeah,
the way they did, you know.
We got to move on now we have a lot of other topics on this channel. Apologies to people who are watching live. I'm not sure if there's any audio issues here. You have a comment here on YouTube saying, "Can you turn it up?" I can try and kick it up a little bit more. I'm not too sure about how well that's going to be able to translate over as far as people being able to hear clearly. But don't forget, some of what we'll be streaming tonight, we'll be releasing them as standalone clips here on this YouTube channel starting on Monday, once a day. So keep an eye on that, and we'll go ahead and like do some magic in post-production to make sure we have the audio fixed for the daily post. Just make sure you subscribed and hit the notification bell so you can be among the first to check out those clips once they go live. I'll do the best I can to fix it tonight, but yeah, we got to move on here.
Run it up.
Yeah, so let's move on. Next item is an announcement trailer for a game that's hitting Xbox Game Pass called Power Wash Simulator. This was a little bizarre when this popped up in my notification feed earlier this week. Did you ever play any of the simulator games, Kyko? Like Tractor Simulator, Goat Simulator, those
Goat
things?
Simulator, yeah, I play Goat Simulator. That's a stupid game.
You really play Goat Simulator?
That's a dumb game, boy. I got that on sale for $2.
Wow.
$50. I got it on sale. I said, all right, let me see what they talking about. That game is stupid.
Why don't you share how you really feel about that game?
Oh man. But I mean, listen, what do you expect? What do you expect? You know, you simulating the life of a goat. What do you expect from this game?
Well, apparently here's an opportunity to simulate the function of a power washer, I guess, for those of us.
Like a pressure washer, like to wash.
I guess. I don't know. I haven't seen this trailer yet. We're about to see it right now.
Right.
Here's the announcement trailer for a power wash simulator on Xbox Game Pass. Let's take a look.
Xbox.
So, first-person Super Mario Sunshine is what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Splatoon. It's Splatoon for the Xbox.
Yeah, I mean, all right. So Kyko, what are your ultimate thoughts on this? Basically,
I appreciate games like this. Like I really do. You know what I'm saying? People think about the smallest things in life to make a game about. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody made a game like this. They said nobody made a game like this. Let's make a game like that. I appreciate it. I'll probably play it.
Really?
It's not. I mean, because I play games like this. I like games that won't kill you and get you frustrated. This game would never make you rage quit about nothing.
Well, that depends on actually like what some of the challenges are. There's probably a bunch of like puzzle game sort of functionality in there, basically.
But the campaign mode is probably going to be you just cleaning up the whole house, and so I can feng shui with that.
Well, you know? But also look at, if you saw that last section there, you saw like 5 different players on there. Are we talking about 5-person co-op, or are we talking about the player against 4 other like AI controlled characters here? And I'm hesitant to like this game because like if you look at the talent that's involved, the logos are too small on the bottom of the screen. But one of the logos here is Square Enix. There's a part of me Square Enix is behind this game, which I mean,
that's funny. That's hilarious. Boy, Square Enix decided to make a game about pressure washing. Yeah, I gotta play it because I don't heard it all.
But see, don't forget, Square Enix is also the company that gave us this thing. So I don't know that they have a lot to do yet as far as like, you know, making up for the Avengers game. I'm sorry, they do. I know they're Square. They gave us Final Fantasy. I know. But it's like the Avengers game did not have to work out that way. It should not have been a live service game. I don't mean to like, you know, bring up too much of the past here, but I'm just saying, I hope it's good to sort of begin that brand rehabilitation process for Square, at least to me. There's probably people out there who don't agree and are still looking forward to this game and don't see, maybe who like the Avengers game more than I do. Please feel free to correct me. Drop a line in the comments feed. Happy to point it out. But anyway, let's go ahead.
I am excited for it, but I'll play it. You know
really? Okay. Cool. Well, like I said, I'm cautiously optimistic. We'll see. The bar is low, is what I'm saying.
Right.
Next item on the docket is God of War Ragnarok. This is the father and son cinematic trailer that Sony has put out to hype up the new game that's going to be coming out. I want to say in September. I don't remember the exact date offhand, but I know it's probably going to be posted at the end of this thing.
Okay.
Kyko, what's your experience with the God of War franchise?
I've played little bits and pieces of these games, and I'll never say that I don't like the game, but I don't get the story of it because I just never really paid attention to it, you know. So it's good stuff though. I mean, it's good stuff. I'll never not say that or never say it's not.
Yeah, I think it's I'm trying to remember. I think it's Greek mythology that this franchise is inspired by, right? Ares is a big bad in this franchise, and I believe that's Greek mythology because he was the god of war, right? Originally.
Yeah.
Before Kratos came through, sounding like Christopher Judge from SG-1. And so anyway. Here's the cinematic trailer for God of War Ragnarok. Let's take a look. Not actual gameplay, but I'm seeing at the bottom of the screen.
When you are at your weakest.
In fear
and down.
Captain America moves.
Are a burden too heavy to bear.
Remember this.
And a little bit of Thor.
Not alone.
Rated M for mature.
Little boy going up against a Cerberus with a bow and arrow.
Yeah, that's a little bit of David and Goliath happening there. What's the deal with Stormbreaker there? The axe that just calls itself back to his hand.
Right,
What's the deal
right.
with that? See, I didn't have a chance to play the last God of War game, which is where his son was introduced. I know that was a big sort of seismic shift in the franchise. It's well documented how much of an Xbox person I am, so like that's kind of low on my list. But like, hey, people who are watching this who are into the PlayStation side of things and you have played that game, hey, let us know what you think about it over in the comments section. I'm intrigued to watch cutscenes from this game on YouTube. It probably is what I'm going to wind up doing. Like, I don't think I'm going to wind up buying this game. The last time I touched a God of War game, I think was I think it was called Chains of Olympus, the PlayStation Portable game from like I want to say 08 or 09 maybe was when that came out.
He brought the PSP up, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, come on! You had to. You have some familiarity with that, I hope.
Oh, I know. I'm sure I haven't. I know I didn't play it on the PSP. I was playing little fun games on PSP. Matter of fact, I had like DS games and stuff on my PSP because somebody hacked my PSP.
Yeah, the previous owner did some stuff.
Right. Yeah.
I hear what you're saying.
Right. So.
Anyway, moving on. Okay, there's your release date for you. For those of you who are looking forward to God of War Ragnarok, looks to be hitting PS4 and PS5 on November 9th. So we're certainly not going to be having to wait long for that. Those of you who are looking forward to it. So let's go ahead and move along. Don't forget to post a comment in the chat feed here on YouTube or on Instagram, where we're also streaming live right now. Like StaffZX here. God of War originally had Greek gods, then Norse gods, but then it hinted at Egyptian gods. I did not know that. Egyptian gods? What game was that? What game was that in? When did they introduce Exodia and Slifer and them? Oh wait, no, Exodia is not an Egyptian god. Sorry. Oh my goodness, we just got done talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! I messed up the reference. Slap. Oh well. MB in the YouTube chat says PlayStation rules! Exclamation. Yeah. Let me guess which side of the fence you're on, MB. All right, fair enough. We got some Sony fans in the house here, apparently. All right, welcome. Thanks so much for watching. Let me see. Next item on the docket. This is the first official, if I'm not mistaken, the first official trailer that Sony has put out earlier this week for a film called The Woman King. There's been a lot of press and social media traffic about this in recent months, especially during the time since we had the first promo images put out with Viola Davis in that lead role, and just how much, I mean, just the production quality of a story like this, and the fact that it's, if I'm not mistaken, based on a true story here, as opposed to other things that we've seen along these lines in recent years in movies. Like obviously the most prominent example would be the Dora Milaje from the Black Panther franchise, right? I mean, we're getting another movie with them in November, I think, is when Wakanda Forever is going to drop.
Okay.
So, this is going to be a really interesting year for Black female warriors, quite frankly. I mean, so here we go. Here's the first official trailer for The Woman King. Let's check it out.
An evil is coming that threatens our kingdom,
We got John Boyega for this.
our freedom. But we have a weapon they are not prepared for.
My king, the Europeans wish to conquer us. They will not stop until the whole of Africa is theirs.
Spirits turn hard into the colonization.
We must fight back for our people.
Aneska, you are asking me to take them to war.
Some things are worth fighting for.
Don't know, take my power, my power. Don't know, take my power.
You are called to join the King's Guard. No kingdom in all of Africa shares this privilege. Train hard, fight harder. We fear no one. And we fear no pain. I offer you a choice. Fight or we die.
Ready for war. Where you going?
To be a warrior, you must kill your tears.
We are the spear of victory! We are the blade of freedom! We are the homie!
Don't know, take my power, my power, my power. Don't know,
Wow.
take my power, my power.
Okay. Holy crap is
Yeah, that
my
movie was-
immediate reaction to that.
And
That
movie
was that was fascinating on multiple
Yeah.
levels. I saw
That
there was
was
that
a-
section at the very end of this where like it looked like this warrior was like sort of gutting the person's throat out with like
Right.
fingernails. It
right.
looked like don't even bother like with the what is it, the vibranium glove or whatever that
Right,
Panther
right.
would use. No, just use your actual hand. At that
Boy,
point.
at first I was like, nah, I don't think I'm gonna like it. And then I watched it, but the movie gonna be fine.
This is fierce. This is some serious stuff right here. This
Oh man, no, I thought it was gonna be something different. I thought I really had different like speculations for what it was gonna entail. So,
Mhm.
nah, I judged too quickly. I had to watch. No, really, I thought it was a short trailer because the way it started and then like kind of just broke. I thought it was like that was it. I was like, what they doing?
Oh, they're clearly bringing a lot to the table here. Like I said, they're steering really hard into the European colonization aspect of this. And
This is another exclusively in the theaters movie, so we ain't getting it.
You know,
Right.
there's going to be some serious Oscars for basically everything, not just acting, like freaking the costume design, the sound design, makeup, visual effects. Obviously, like this is like
Right.
this is going to be a contender. This is going to be a serious contender for people. We have
That
some
right
comments
there,
on YouTube.
that's what gutted him. Right there, that's what she went like that. That's what she gutted him in the throat.
Yeah. I missed it the second time, but I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
you missed it that time.
So we have some comments from the YouTube crowd. MB says, Wakanda Forever releases November 11th. There you go. So there's the release date for that. Staff ZX says, kind of feels like Black Panther without the science fiction.
Right.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, this is based on actual events as opposed to the Marvel films, which obviously is just Marvel. You know, it's like
This ain't no superhero or nothing. This is like a reenactment of some prime
Basically.
time situations. Yeah.
Brain Spaz says, love Viola. I gotta see this movie. Yeah, there you go. This might be one of those things to definitely go to the theaters for, quite frankly, and not even bother waiting for it to hit streaming. Because like this is one of those things where you can't really sort of call yourself having experienced this movie unless you actually went to the theaters for it. Like I would actually, that same crowd of content that I'm trying to remember. I mean, probably since Panther, I would argue. What was the last time that we got a movie like this that really sort of like commanded your presence in the theater to experience it properly? You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember. Listen, the last movie I went to see in theaters was Detective Pikachu.
Detective Pikachu?
That was the last movie I went in the theaters to see. Yeah.
Well, that actually turned out to be a surprisingly good movie, and it had
I
every reason
love
not to
that
be.
movie.
So
I would have loved it. I would have loved it regardless. But just because the fact that they did what they did with these Pokemon just astounded me.
But this trailer gets a thumbs up from me, definitely.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, most definitely. We're gonna. I might have to go because I'm gonna go to that theater that be serving you steak and mashed potatoes and stuff. I'm going there. And I'm gonna give me my dinner and eat and watch this movie.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the release date on this thing. It didn't say. There it is at the very end. September 16 is when that's going to drop. So there you go. That's when to check out The Woman King in your local theater. So September 16 is when that's going to drop. Let's move on. Next item is going directly to streaming. This is something from Amazon Prime Video, something called Paper Girls. I guess not very much to go on with that particular thumbnail and title necessarily. Let's let's take a look, because here's Paper Girls from Prime Video.
Oh, they male girl.
Tiff. So you're Mac, right? So you're the first paper boy around here who wasn't
A boy? You must be the Brandman kid.
KJ.
My dad says you people own everything.
You people?
She's new.
All right, Big Mac. Let's go.
I'm not gonna bite you or something.
What is that? Why does this guy look like that?
Move, move, move! Let's get out of here!
Hey! Who's there? What are you doing in my house?
What are you doing in my house?
I live here.
No, I live here.
Ali Wong.
Her.
Holy shit. This is a psychotic break. 12-year-old version of yourself broke into your house with her punk friends?
If that really is future you, maybe she can call someone. Who's she gonna call?
Time travel 911?
Do you want to call 911?
Oh, good lord, there are future robots. We need help.
They from 88.
You girls traveled out of your time. That's a capital offense. You're in targets now.
It's nice knowing you, I guess.
We can't just give up.
You don't know who you're about to become.
Future me will know how to get us home.
You have no idea what's at stake here.
Yeah, it's the fate of humanity. I get it.
This right here is the end of the universe.
We're paper girls, so we stick together.
Oh, it's a series. It's not even a movie.
Not all that bad.
I know
She
it's a
did give you
series.
that rad shirt, which says dumb on it.
Okay.
It looks cute. It's cute, and it looked like it's gonna be good. But I probably never watched this in my life.
Yeah, this struck me as basically Stranger Things meets the Adam Project. Basically.
Yeah, I like how Amazon did their little Alexa cameo.
Yeah, that's a little bit like keeping it in house. Like if you're gonna use like a background prop to illustrate the time difference, or the year difference, why not?
Right.
I will say that I'm surprised to see this come from Amazon, given the comparison metric that I just used. Basically, Stranger Things plus Adam Project, given that both of those projects came from Netflix. So seeing Amazon go out of their way to outdo Netflix twice over in series form instead of a straight up movie or a miniseries, basically. Like they're really trying to hit Stranger Things where they stand, which Stranger Things is on its way out anyway. Their final season, I think, starts next year, and we just got the last couple episodes for year 4 a couple weeks ago, I think. So yeah, this is I'll tentatively give this a thumbs up. Tentatively. Hopefully they'll stick the landing on this and not have it be like too hokey in terms of the comedic aspects. Or predictable given where it's coming from. Kyko.
Right. I'm just saying it looked good. It don't look like a bad show. I don't see myself like, I don't know. It's just one of those shows that just came out that I just never get to.
So you're saying like this will like find its way into your queue, but it's a coin toss as to whether you'll get around.
Right. Exactly. And it's like, I feel like, listen, I didn't get around to, I don't know. I'm not going to name a show, but I'm saying I'll just get to a series that came out in like 2006 and act like the show just came out. Like I'm watching it. Like, why don't these people know the iPhone 20 is and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't realize that the show came out in 2006. My dad said the same thing. He said, "Why are they just now talking about that?" I was like, "This is an old show. This is an old show. You don't know. We don't know. We don't be paying attention. You know."
I mean, time flies, but that's why.
Yeah,
See, that's the crazy thing about shows, especially shows with child actors that go on for a long period of time. Like, it's one of the easiest ways to sort of chart the progression of events, basically, and how long the show's longevity sort of reaches.
Exactly.
You know, like you can literally sort of see these characters, and obviously by extension the actors, grow up before your eyes.
Exactly.
And yeah, it's really easy to sort of forget, you know, depending on how much you've invested into the story or whatever. But anyway,
right.
Let's move on. Paper Girls is hitting Amazon Prime on July 29th.
And we got Amazon Prime, so I mean, we watch it. We'll check it out.
Maybe. Let's move on. It looks like this next one is going to theaters, possibly. This is from 20th Century Studios, formerly known as 20th Century Fox. So it's anybody's guess where this is going to go if it's going to streaming. But this is a trailer for a project called Amsterdam. Let's take a look.
Amsterdam.
Carol, I don't know what you think you're doing.
Okay.
Well, got a dead white man in a box. Not even a casket. Doesn't even have a top on it. In a pine box of old wood. Who do you think's gonna get in trouble here?
Do me a favor. Try to be optimistic.
I'm already impressed by the cast they're showing.
You don't get here without things starting a long time ago. So, two soldiers and a nurse found ourselves in
Amsterdam.
We formed a pact, and we swore to protect each other, no matter what.
Tax the rich.
We find ourselves in a situation where we're accused of killing someone, which is not true.
You and Woodman fled the scene. The killer pointed at us.
We didn't do anything. Why would you possibly think that was us?
Well, there's not too many people that fit the description of a doctor looking for his eye on the ground with his black attorney.
Columbia Law School. Life is funny.
We need someone to help us to find the truth.
My friend was killed because of something monstrous that he had seen.
This is all turning out to be a lot larger than any of us. You're gonna have to take my lead getting out of this. I had to stab a guy. I had to hit a lady with a brick one time.
What?
It's a long story, but with you two, it'll be a cakewalk.
These are dangerous times.
You be careful.
I'm about to do something that could cost me my life. The cuckoo is in the nest, and the cuckoo's about to be trapped.
Holy crap, they have Mike Myers for this.
Cuckoo?
Yeah, this is... Now the trailer gets to be struck. Who they have on the roster. Why do they have Taylor Swift?
This is one of the finest innovations from Zurich. It removes all pain.
Guys like me, we have to turn to booze, to morphine, and that can lead to addiction. Oh, that's fast. That's advanced.
Wow. Okay. So, Kyko, first thoughts.
This one again looked like one of the movies that just come out. I don't know if I don't really get the whole concept of the story, maybe.
Well,
but I mean, because you can't look at the cast and say, oh, it's gonna be a good movie because of these people. I mean, they take whatever part pay them the most. So,
by the way, Kyko, can you increase your brightness a little bit?
I can go back inside because again, I'm outside, so it's getting dark.
Yeah.
So I go back inside. I mean, there's a lot of moving around. You can't listen. I mean, I got another device I could do like this. No.
Just a little bit I don't know. Here.
I mean, it's getting dark. I can't really do nothing. It's getting dark.
Well,
I can't.
All right.
I can't do nothing. Y'all don't want me to be moving around. I mean,
tell you what. While you can go back in the house, we have some user comments. Let me go ahead and like go.
I'm gonna cut my camera off and go ahead and reset my. Yeah.
All right. While Kyko gets that situated, let's
one moment, everybody. I said, no, I said 1 moment, everybody.
Yeah. All right, thanks, man. Here's some viewer comments in the meantime from you guys back at home. Here's let's see. Oh, this is still reacting to the Woman King. I'll see it in the theater for sure, says Ms. D. MB says that got interesting fast. I guess that one must have been talking about the Paper Girls one. Staff ZX also talking about Paper Girls. How is it a capital offense to time travel when you did it involuntarily? Brainspans, good question. Yeah, that's one of those things where, don't you hate when like movie trailers do that sort of thing where it's sort of like goes out of its way to lead you on as to the context of the stakes without being really clear about the stakes themselves? Like, I wonder why they phrased it that way, in a way that's completely irrelevant to anything that would ordinarily suggest that. Like, why are you being penalized for something that wasn't your choice? You know, it's that's kind of garbage. Ms. D says Amsterdam looks interesting. MB says really great casting. Agreed. I mean, I'm still stuck on the Taylor Swift thing. I'm surprised that she's actually allowed to do any more acting, frankly, after Cats. That seems to be the popular consensus for that movie between I'm trying to remember if it was between her and the Rebel Wilson character that got the most harsh criticism from that movie. But in any event, hey, I guess she's got found something to do in between writing hit songs. So there you go. Kyko, welcome back.
Yeah, I'm here. I was listening. I was trying to get everything situated. So, but yeah, you said.
Say again. What was that?
I can't believe. I was trying to get everything situated. I'm saying you said Taylor Swift. I can't believe Taylor Swift is even allowed to do something like that. That's some funny stuff.
I kind of already covered that, man. But yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I'm just reiterating a joke. I thought that was funny.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, MB says Cats was kind of trash all around. Oof. Ouch. That was a little bit less generous than I would have said, but yeah, I mean, hey, point made. But back to Amsterdam. Yeah, this isn't too terribly clear about the exact plot, but it seems to be taking an interesting sort of stance about how it centers around a 3-person protagonist team. You know, there's no clear there's no clear good guy, there's no clear villain, other than basically sort of this idea of proving one's innocence, essentially, or proving their innocence, really.
And that's why I say.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying that's why I say. I mean, it just looked like another flick. It ain't bad. It just ain't something I'm gonna go see.
I'm interested by the direction. Like, I've heard a lot of great things about David O. Russell movies. I'm ashamed to admit I never saw Silver Linings Playbook or American Hustle, but like I am aware of them. I did see bits and pieces of Playbook, but they're on my list. I feel like seeing one of those before Amsterdam, because the way that this is cut together makes me feel like one of those has to be like required viewing. Possibly American Hustle, since if I'm not mistaken, that one was the period film between the two. MB says Jason Derulo didn't belong in there either. Jason Derulo?
I didn't. Yeah, you saw him. I didn't see him. You saw him?
I did not. Do you mean John David Washington? MB? I don't know. It's like only murders in the building in movie form. Oh, I guess back to talking about Amsterdam here. Yeah, I mean, maybe with a little bit less deliberately comedic term and of a deliberately comedic sort of interpretation of that kind of story, I guess. So I can agree with you there. But yeah, so I'll give a thumbs up on this. I'll give a thumbs up for this. Kyko, what do you think?
50-50. I'm 50-50 on it. This is a theater movie?
Yes, this one's going directly to theaters here.
There's a 20% chance I'm gonna go to the theaters for it. 10%.
Yeah, this one's hitting in November.
Yeah, there's a 10% chance I'm gonna go to the theater for it. It's a 60% chance I'm gonna watch it streaming.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you might have to wait a little while because it's usually about maybe 3 to 5
I'll wait. Well, I'll wait.
Okay. That sounds like you're giving it a thumbs up then, basically. The trailer's doing its job enough to make you want to see.
60%.
Okay.
That's one of those.
Halfway.
Yeah.
All right. Fair
A
enough.
little over half.
All right, let's see. Miss D says it's gonna be good. De Niro doesn't make bad movies. At least I haven't seen his guts. I'm trying to think the last bad movie. What would have been a bad movie De Niro made? I don't remember. I honestly am having trouble thinking of one.
He did some comedy movies. Then he made some comedy movies. Didn't he do a movie with Adam Sandler?
I'm trying to think. The last comedic movie that I'm trying to think. The last comedic movie that De Niro put out was probably Analyze That, which was the sequel to Analyze This, the movie that he did with Billy Crystal. There has to have been one since then, because I'm pretty sure that one came out in like 05, 06 maybe. Yeah. I don't know. I don't remember the exact year, but it was around that time.
Oh no.
But anyway, I don't know. That's the best answer that I can provide to that particular comment, Ms. Z. Sorry. But anyway, let's move on. We have a few more to go here, and then we got to shut this puppy down. Next item is from HBO. This is the official trailer for a project called The Rehearsal. I have not seen anything about this either, but it's this thumbnail. This person in the thumbnail looks familiar. I think that's the guy from Nathan For You that used to be on Comedy Central several years back. So I guess the guy jumped ship and changed networks basically to do whatever this is. Here's The Rehearsal from HBO.
I've been told my personality can make people uncomfortable. Hey, how to make love all night.
Oh, well, you know.
I think we're gonna get along pretty well. But I've learned that if you plan for every variable, a happy outcome doesn't have to be left to chance. This conversation's going pretty well.
Yes.
So that's no accident. Everything that's happened today, I've rehearsed it. Hey, hi, Nathan. Dozens of times. In a replica of your home. This is what we can do for you and you.
You know, just off the top of my head, I would say, sure, let's go with it.
This is gonna be fun.
It will be.
Wait, what?
My goal is for your rehearsal to reflect reality.
The government has Sasquatch liaisons.
I love you, Daddy.
With this show, if your performance isn't accurate, you could ruin someone's life.
This is all sort of absurd.
Keep them crying. Don't let up.
Okay.
I gotta tell you something. I don't want to talk to you again.
Do you find it's been healthy for you here?
Are you sure you want to do this?
I don't really like lying to people.
You're a liar.
Yeah, neither do I.
You're Willy Wonka and Charlie Bucket.
I'm the bad guy?
Well, but he's a dream maker.
Okay.
And you're making some dreams happen for
but
me.
Kids died in the factory?
Well, they supposedly died.
I'll read the book again just to look into it.
Okay. I have no idea how to read into this. This looks like a reality TV show on acid. I don't know what. What? Wait a minute. So, okay. All right. Hold on. Stop. Time out. Stop everything. Okay. I think. Stop me if I'm misreading this. I think this is a situation where your real life is being not just staged, but planned out beforehand to the point where all of your interactions with all these other people around you in that part of your life, those have to be staged and scripted out.
Funny. That's hilarious.
And why? To what end? I don't get it. Like,
listen,
why?
I think everybody should watch this movie. Everybody needs to watch this movie. And
But why? I'm asking, like, what is the actual point of this though? Like, I'm kind of floored by the premise, but Kyko.
You need to know how to interact properly. And so if you want to get it right the first time, you have to practice it.
Well, but like, what about the spontaneity of human interactions? What about sort of going with the flow of life under the premise that nobody, or at least very few people, hopefully very few people, would deliberately go out of their way to traumatize you, you know, like we're all in it together. We all coexist, you know, work off of that premise and sort of build from there as far as the whole process of meeting new people, putting your best foot forward. Some things in life you can't rehearse. Some things in life you can't plan for.
But
it should be a given that this should be. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying I think that this is about to tell you how to rehearse for the things you just said couldn't be rehearsed.
Okay, then that comment leads me to two questions for you in that case. What would you rehearse your life if you could?
Yeah, I would. If I could.
Parts?
What parts? How to talk to somebody in an argument without trying to want to hurt them in going forward into the argument.
Doesn't that just require clear and open and honest communication at the very absolute least with where you're coming from, so they know how to understand?
I mean, listen, not necessarily, because people will say things to you that are wrong, and the argument is to tell them that they're wrong, and them being wrong is affecting your physical and mental health. So therefore, you want to hurt them. And so I'm saying maybe I can rehearse interacting with these type of people in these situations so that I never, I never want to, attack this person because they affected my mental health or physical health,
So you're not so much pre-planning the trajectory of the conversation, so much as bracing yourself for what the exchange might entail.
Exactly, because I can take 5 situations where the end result was the exact same. And so if I rehearse that one situation, I can make that end result different the 6th time. You see what I'm saying?
I hear where you're coming from, and I can identify, I can empathize with that.
Yeah.
With that feeling. Like there's a lot of times, a lot of conversations and situations in my life that I wish I would have had the chance to plan out better beforehand.
Of course. And I'm saying many people can relate to that. You see what I'm saying? This is why I say I think everybody should watch this movie. I think this movie actually has a real interesting message. You can listen, you don't have to take away the actual moral of this story. You can take different pieces away from this movie and go with it. You know what I'm saying?
So what's your thumb rating?
I'd give this a 10. I'm gonna watch this movie. I want to see what they're talking about. I want to see what this guy is really talking about and how he got these people.
Thumbs up then?
Thumbs up. I like 10. We're doing it. I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, I give it a 10. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna check it out. Okay. And not because of the content. I'm not giving it a 10 on the content. I'm giving it a 10 on the fact that I want to see what they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to know what they, because perhaps this will explain something to me that I didn't know before. That's what I'm seeing from it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hear you. I'm just gonna give it the middle, probably like
a middle. Yeah.
7, maybe 7.5 out of 10 if you want to go ahead and give it a ranking. But I'm gonna give it a middle thumb, basically, because I don't know. It's hard for me to determine. It's hard for me to determine the intention of this. Really, I get the premise. The premise is obvious, but like the intention of like what it's trying to do, as far as the participants involved in whatever Nathan's trying to do here, I don't.
They could disappoint me. They could disappoint me completely. I'm giving them high hopes that they're going to tell me something that I wanted to know, that they're going to answer a question that I ain't had the answer to, and they could disappoint me. So I'm gonna watch it to see if they disappoint me.
So we have YouTube comments. Ms. D says, rehearsal, that's very weird. Don't get it. Yeah, that must have been from the very beginning. Staff ZX says, it's like the Truman Show, but creepier and stalkerish. Yeah, I actually agree with that assertion. I actually agree with that. MB says, the rehearsal, was there a baby switched in a parking lot? And then like a worried, flushed face emoji, I think that is. Crying, laughing emoji, job interviews, LOL. Here's MB again. They do that in anger management. Which part? I'm sorry. They do which part in anger management? The
probably how to respond to somebody.
Okay, I can see that. You know
I've
never been to an anger management course. So.
But I mean, I've been to anger management, and anger management is very faulty to me. I mean, we won't get into that, but it's just It's just I think you should see. I think you should just look at just different things. If you have something that involves anger management, you should look at different things like this. And like I said, don't take the premise, the whole plot of the story and run with it. I'm saying take pieces from it. They're gonna tell you something that you wanted to know. I'm not saying this whole thing is the answer. I'm not saying that. I mean, I wouldn't say that, but I think it has some good incentives of moving correctly. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. We have 3 trailers left here. We're coming down to the very end of the show here. Once again, thank you guys at home so much for tuning in with us live on YouTube and on Instagram at Weekend Showcase. Hello to those of you over there who are watching us live. Don't forget to smash that like button and the notification bell if you haven't already. You'll be among the first to check out once we drop the clips from this particular show tonight and all of our other shows, which actually, I'm going to reiterate this at the very end, but this actually reminds me I have to do a very minor program note. Going into this week, going forward, we're going to start pushing out our clips, our standalone clips from the Weird News show that we do on Sundays. We're moving those clips over to our TikTok page, which is also at Weekend Showcase. So the trailer shows, the little clips that we do from this stream that we're doing tonight and every Friday night, that's staying on YouTube. But going forward, we're going to run some tests on trying to distribute our content from the Weird News channel from the Weird News show on Sunday nights throughout the week onto our TikTok page, because that TikTok needs a little bit more love. We haven't had a chance to post on there very frequently. We're going to go ahead and change that this coming week, starting with this week's standalone content from Weird News, which is on Sunday night at 6 p.m. Eastern. So definitely keep eyes peeled for that. Let's move on. We have 3 trailers left, and then we got to shut this puppy down. First item up is from Netflix. All 3 of these last ones are from Netflix. This is something called Stone Ocean from the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure franchise. Kyko, how familiar are you with this?
Yeah, I don't know. I ain't never
know anything
seen
about this? Okay.
I ain't never seen. I heard about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but I don't know nothing about it. I heard about it though.
Yeah, I heard about it as well, mainly because our friend and colleague Timothy did a brief standalone video about the latest game and/or game expansion in the JoJo's franchise. This was like November or December when that video came out. I don't remember exactly.
JoJo Siwa?
Sorry?
JoJo Siwa? That's not what they talk about.
No, not the person. No. This is a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is a totally separate thing. That's not, I'm pretty sure they would call it. I'm pretty sure they would call it JoJo Siwa's Bizarre Adventure if that were the case.
Listen. Look out for a reaction video to JoJo Siwa.
We can't promote that. That's not a thing. Don't do that, man. Come on. All right, next item. This is Stone Ocean, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Stone Ocean from Netflix. Let's check it out.
一人の囚人は壁を見ていた。もう一人の囚人は鉄格子から覗く星を見ていた。私はどっちだ。
天国へ行く方法があるかもしれない。真の勝利者とは天国を見た者のことだ。
私はそこへ行く。この骨を蘇らせてみてくれないか。我が親友ディオの骨。俺の目的はあの骨を探すこと。俺が最強だ。ホワイトスネークがわしを含めて4人のスタンド使いをここに送り込むと教えてくれた。
とにかくあの骨は絶対に手に入れなくては。ジョリーお姉ちゃんは骨を見つけるためにわざと自分から懲罰房へ行けるようにして。でも無謀すぎる。
守りに行ってやる。空女ジョリーンよ。俺は彼女と結婚する。それが条件だ。ダイバーダウン。祝福しろ。結婚にはそれが必要だ。
思い出が細胞に勇気を与えてくれる。そうだ、それこそが知性なんだ。グロリア待ってろ。敵は必ず私がこの手で。あそこに骨がある。ホワイトスネークに近づくためなら何だってやるぞ。
了解なんかできない。
やれやれっと。スターフリ
ー Okay. I couldn't really follow any of that, quite frankly. Not just because I'm not fluent in other languages really comfortably. But
right,
it's
they showed
I don't know the first thing about
27
this franchise. Sorry, Kyko, go ahead.
No, I was saying they showed about 27 different characters and didn't tell you nothing about nobody.
Yeah, let's take a look at the we don't have other comments on this yet. Okay. We'll give that a little bit of time. Hopefully we have some JoJo fans in the audience to be able to provide a little bit further context on this particular clip. I mean, it's bizarre. I will say that.
Yeah.
The title is appropriate. It feels like they're building an entire plot around this MacGuffin, the famous Hitchcock term for like whatever is a plot device for like to sort of like move the story forward.
Right.
Apparently, the MacGuffin in this case is a bone that has to be resurrected somehow, and for some reason I couldn't really follow that.
Hey, I left my other cords outside. It's about to storm, so give me 1 second.
All right.
Yeah.
We have a comment from Ms. D. Good title, definitely bizarre. Yeah, there you go. This is too out of context for me. I couldn't really follow what was going on. This doesn't make me want to really do research into sort of the proper context of this story to be able to at the very least prepare for whenever this is going to be dropping on Netflix. I know this is a pre-existing IP, the JoJo's franchise. I wish we had Timothy on the stream tonight to be able to provide a clear explanation for any of this, but hopefully he'll be able to do. Hopefully I'll be able to ask him to do something along these lines really soon to be able to help fill that in. Oh, here we go. We have a couple comments here. This is from Staff ZX on YouTube. Long story short, JoJo is about a family through generations fighting a human turned vampire. Later they use spiritual beings called stand, like Pokemon. Okay.
Pokemon.
I didn't that hit me a little out of left field, the Pokemon comparison. Okay, but all right. So it's a I brain spaz just now. I'm just lost. I don't know I'm not sure what to make of that. Well, I'll ask Timothy to come up with something on this video. Hopefully over the course of next week we can do something on this, or at the very least, at the very absolute latest, once this thing actually comes out, which, let's see, hang on a second. I'm trying to see where exactly the release date is on this trailer, which Netflix usually puts on at the very, very end. Oh, shoot. Come on. Here we go. Nope. They didn't put a release date. Oh, sorry. It restarted the whole darn thing. My bad. Here we go. Come on. Show me the release date. Okay. So this is a current thing. They already put out the first 12, I'm guessing. This is to promote the second batch of episodes, the second batch of 13 episodes. 9 episodes, yeah. Dropping on September 1st. So, all right, there's a little bit of time to rewatch the first 12. Those of you who are fans of this franchise, perhaps. I want to look into that. I don't know. Anyway, so there you go. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure hitting Netflix again on September 1st. Moving on. So next item on the docket, we have 2 left here, and then we're going to shut it down. This is a show called Car Masters, Rust to Riches. I guess this is some sort of a reality show sort of thing. There are 3 seasons deep. This is to promote season 4. Let's just take a look and then talk about it afterwards, I guess, Kyko, right? You want to do that?
Yeah, because I don't know nothing about that neither, so.
Yeah, okay, never mind. Here's Car Masters.
Why don't we get it off the trailer and then we'll tell you all about it.
Let's do it. I'm Johnny Travis Jr. I've been a big fan of Gotham Garage since way back. I'm not your ordinary Joe. See, I like things a little bit wild and crazy. Dive bars, guitars, and classic cars. So when Sean told me about this new rat rod he was building, I said, hey, that's got Johnny Travis Jr. written all over it. I just hope they're not going to hammer me on the damn price.
Why don't you hop on inside and fire it up?
Let's do it.
The doorman will get the door.
Yes,
door.
sir.
This looks like a Discovery Channel show, like
right.
Yeah. Like MythBusters maybe, or what is it?
No, man,
a BBC
like
show, Top Gear.
There you go. Ow! I love it.
There you go. So inside this real antique trunk, this is where your
That's
fuel
fine.
cell is.
That's a spider
so
web
cool.
right there, bro.
So you just fill it, lock it, and you're out.
It's beautiful. You guys did a great job on it.
That's it?
Yeah, nah.
What?
I don't like shows like this.
I was
I don't really
expecting
care
like
for
a
shows like
reminder, like what the show is about, other than like, okay,
Right.
so is it what is this Antiques Roadshow on wheels? Is that what this
Right.
is?
Nah.
I don't know about that, man. This one's a thumbs down from me. Kyko, what do you think?
They probably got some cool cars on there. They probably got some cool content, like, you know, nice little jokes here and there, nice cars, but nah, I ain't, you know, I ain't.
Yeah. All right, never mind. This is well, all right. So what does that mean? Like, are you giving it a sympathy middle thumb then? Or
That's it. No, I'm not giving no sympathy middle. I'm giving it a 2.
A what?
A 2.3. And a
2.5. So a thumbs down.
Yeah, man. Sympathy.
All right.
Sympathy middle. No, I ain't watching it.
Sorry to hear that, but okay, I guess it's just not everybody's cup of tea. That's
no, man. But I say they probably got some really cool cars. You know, you ain't gonna see cars like that. Eh?
Well, yeah, but we're not talking about the vehicles featured. We're talking about the show itself, though. What's being the subject of the trailer?
No, I don't. But the trailer don't want enough of a trailer.
Yeah, so trailer gets a thumbs down.
Right. Yeah.
Right?
Trailer.
Okay. All right. I'm trying to like get that clear. I'm trying to get that like
right
set in stone here. All right. We're a little bit over time right now. We have another 90 seconds worth of trailer to do, and then we're going to wrap it up. Thanks again so much, those of you at home, for sticking with us for the full hour. MB says, Car Masters, thumbs down. Oh, yeah, well, yeah, definitely not everybody's cup of tea there. All right, let's move on. We have one last one, like I was saying. Here's something called Royalty, also from Netflix. This sounds like maybe that was like an alternative title for those Anne Hathaway Princess Diaries movies, but that lost out. You know what I'm saying? That's what that seems like. That's what that sounds like, this particular word. But anyway, all right, here's Royalty from Netflix.
Säg inte fäderrolle.
Beklager for at vi er sene. Kalle her måtte fikse på håret før skolestart.
Ser bra ut da, Kalle. Han må
Det
følge.
var vel 2 timer cirka. 2,5, vet ikke. Hei.
Kalle.
Lena.
Hei, Lene. Hyggelig.
Lena. Jeg heter Lena med A. Sånn, kom igjen, Lena.
Hva da?
Det er noen Hellstrøm-låt.
Ok.
Kom igjen, Lena. Ok, bare glem det. Det er bare mamma som satte den på før jeg dro. Veldig glad.
Aner ikke hva du prater om. Hei, Lena. Hyggelig.
No.
Come on, Netflix. Do a trailer. How hard is it to do a trailer? Go ahead.
Listen,
Kyko.
I hate that guy. Whoever that guy is, I don't like him.
Yeah, the kind of guy who like spends a lot of time like on the polo team, right?
Right. Yeah, man, I don't like him. I don't like it. And is he the main character of this? I thought it was a girl.
I don't know. I don't even know that. I don't even know that for this footage.
I think he was the main character. I don't like him. So I know. No. This is a -2.
-2. So you would watch Car Masters before you watch Royalty.
Oh,
is that what you're saying?
Hands down.
Wow.
But, you know what I'm saying? Man. I'll watch American Idol before I watch this.
Okay, so this is not really the best week for Netflix trailers, it would seem. I guess is
There was nothing funny about that.
Yeah, Brain Spaz says no, just no Royalty. Staff ZX says simply put, I'll pass.
Yeah, man.
Okay, that's pretty much a unanimous thumbs down for this one.
Man,
Fair enough. Well, all right. if there's anybody who's watching this afterwards and is into content like this, the release date I think was August 17. Yep, there it is, August 17. There you go. All right. So, point made. All right, moving on. I guess that's it. That brings us to the end of the trailers that we had to take.
What is this? What is this last one? What was this Rick and Morty thing?
No, that's a thing that I used behind the scenes, basically to sort of bookmark where I left off the previous week. So when I add new trailers to this playlist for next week, like I need something visible for that.
Okay.
So, but what was the Kyko? What was your most favorite trailer for
the Woman King? The woman hero. What was it? What was
I was hoping you wouldn't claim that one. I was gonna try to like, yeah, but all right. I set myself up for that by giving you the 4 first. But yeah, the Woman King. That was the Viola Davis one.
Oh god, and the rehearsal. Are you scrolling down? I like that one too.
Where was? Oh yeah, no, this one.
That one.
Yeah, the rehearsal.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that. I want to see what you're talking about.
So if you had to choose one between the two, I'm gonna have to make you choose one.
Between those two?
Yes.
Well, it's the women thing. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay. I had to pin you down to one there.
Yeah, man. Listen, but I like Yu-Gi-Oh too. I was messing with Yu-Gi-Oh.
Really?
Yeah, I'm glad you put the thing on there. I didn't think anybody was paying attention to that new Yu-Gi-Oh. I just kind of seen it and I was gonna watch it. I like it. I like it. I like that little 7 duel this. That's some cool stuff.
Okay. I was a fan of the Woman King trailer, and also I was pleasantly surprised by Amsterdam. That hit me off guard.
Really?
That's an amazing cast, and I really
sort of intrigued. Good cast. I just good cast, but that's a good cast. But yeah, I don't know.
What?
No, I'm saying I don't know if I'm gonna see it.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm trying to remember. I think it was November when that movie's gonna drop. So like that's gonna have like
most of these things are coming out in November. All this stuff's coming in November, basically.
No, not all of it. We had some stuff dropping in June, some stuff in the last thing we saw, Royalty, and that's hitting in August.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, we got a mix. Okay. But anyway, so that is a wrap for this week's trailers. What was your favorite? Those of you at home commenting, drop a comment down below to continue the convo.
Down below.
Yes, to continue the conversation. Thank you guys so much for joining us right now for this last hour of live trailer reactions right here on YouTube and on Instagram at Weekend Showcase. Thank you, Kyko, for joining me tonight. I really appreciate you taking the time.
Know what it is.
Cool. And we will see you once again right here on YouTube and on Instagram as per usual this coming Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 Pacific, when we will be having a brand new weird news show for you to take a look at, with clips to be released on our TikTok page at Weekend Showcase over the course of the week. And you may have heard me mention that earlier. So just to reiterate that, you want to make sure you follow us on TikTok at Weekend Showcase as well. We hope to see you then. For now, have a great